YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Crypto J coming at you guys with yet another J Talks Crypto. If you're brand new to my channel, hit the subscribe button as well as bell notification. I do my best each and every day to give you guys the top picks in cryptocurrency. And guys, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. We're just going to dive right into some Bitcoin this morning, guys, because as you guys could see, Bitcoin is not looking hot today, down another 3%, coming in at this 58K range. We're going to talk about this 58K range today. We're going to talk about key levels of resistance and hopeful levels of support, guys. We're a little bit concerned about the market. We'll talk about that too. So you guys could see the fear greed index today coming in at a 41. We're slipping back into that orange right here. And in my opinion, guys, I like it. I like it. I know that, we do want this bull rally, but I do think that corrections are necessary. I do think that there's nothing weird that's going on with Bitcoin because, again, we've been talking about this really since March, right? I was talking about the fact that Bitcoin was overbought way back in March. Our price had pumped like 50%. It was insane. 50% in 1 month. Totally crazy. Look at this. Look what happened to us from January all the way to March, right? And so I knew correction was coming. And when we pumped back here, I was telling you guys, okay, we're trending sideways, but we need to break out. We created this rising wedge right here. We broke down and I said, guys, we need to pay attention to the head and shoulders pattern that could possibly pay out. What played out? The head and shoulders pattern. Then we created somewhat of a double bottom here and we rejected again off this range, right? And then I said, we could possibly see some sell-off. We saw some sell-off and we pumped, and I said, guys, when we created this McDonald's arch, right? Before we even created this little segment right here, I said, guys, there's a chance that we bottom again, that we catch a bottom, and then if we go up and we reject, there's a chance that we can see a head and shoulders forming on the macro chart, right? And then we saw another price pump, right? So we thought the price maybe was going to go down, but instead the price double bottomed right here. We saw the price pump. And now what does it look like is happening? It looks like we've rejected off of some key resistance again. And it looks like we created a bear flag right here. And then now look, it looks like, again, we're creating a bear flag. So in my opinion, what does it look like that is going to happen with Bitcoin? The probable thing that I think is going to happen is, like I said in yesterday's video, that I feel like we can possibly see Bitcoin create some kind of a wedge here, right? If we retest some of these lower lows, and that's going to require a bit of sell-off if that is to happen. But again, like you guys can see, we're not out of the woods with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is definitely looking heavily volatile going into this weekend. And we talked about the fact that could happen. I did talk about the fact that could happen. I said, even in my last Pepe video that I made, I said, guys, we have to pay attention. We have to pay attention to Bitcoin. And some of you guys, you get into the markets and you don't really understand like the state of volatility that the market is in right now. And so that's why I try to nail it in every video, talking about Bitcoin and talking about, hey, it's a little ugly right now, or it's not looking very good, or this is what we should be paying attention to. Well, guys, guess what? I'm saying it again. At the time of this video, look at Bitcoin. It is creating another bear flag. This little Nike check that we talk about on the channel, we say don't do it, right? We say Nike check me, don't do it. Of course, it's not financial advice, but that is a bear flag. It's a bear flag. We need to start seeing this thing retest. You can see our RSI, we retested this range 2 times and rejected, right? And now are we going to test it a third time, or are we just going to see some capitulation from here? Because again, we already have the bear flag. It's already formed. We can already see the sell-off. And where have we seen bear flag played out? We've seen bear flags play out plenty of times. This was a bear flag right here, indicated that we're going to start seeing some sell-off. It dropped down. This was a bear flag right here. It dropped down. So these bear flags that form, this little check mark right here, is something that we do have to pay attention to. Again, we saw it right here, right? Bear flag, check mark, down, so it happens all the time. Very common pattern. It's a bearish trend. That bull flag is a bearish trend. This head and shoulders pattern is a bearish trend. It's an indicator of a trend reversal. But the fact that we pumped back up is an indicator that maybe we could form a wedge here. Maybe it's not going to be as deep of a correction as we need, because again, this head and shoulders pattern should have resulted in a deep correction, a deeper correction. I was already telling you guys that we needed to see a retest of that what 52 I said, but I was saying that we could possibly see a retest of even 45 or even lower, possibly even the 30 range. So that's what I'm concerned about. That's what I'm paying attention to with Bitcoin right now. Again, I'm not a financial consultant. I'm not an expert. I just give you guys my point of view because I've been doing this for a decade, and I feel like everybody in the space, you know, we all try to kind of pull together to get an understanding and to get a feel for the market. But again, it's not financial advice, guys. It's just for entertainment purposes. So let's look at the, oh my gosh, what am I looking for? Okay. Just want to pull up some of these other indicators. Again, look, we talked about the RSI, right? How we touched boom, boom 2 times and rejected and created the Nike check indicator that we could see a retest. Look what's happening on the Keltner channel, guys. Same exact thing. Boom, boom, rejected off this top level of this Keltner channel and creating a bear flag. Gotta pay attention. Where does this bear flag also play out? It played out right here, right? Nike check right here. Big sell-off. It just happened to us. Also, where did the head and shoulders pattern that is right here? Shoulder, head, shoulder play out. Just right here. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Again. So that's what we're paying attention to. That's what I'm concerned about. This could be another possible shoulder, head, shoulder. There's a lot of things that are pointing down right now and not a lot of things that are pointing up for Bitcoin. So just got to pay attention to that. Want to watch that. And again, anything could always happen with Bitcoin. But right now, there is a lot of fear in the market, like I was saying at the beginning of the video, right? A lot of fear in the market. We're slipping back into this 41 range. Are we going to see some orange? Are we going to see some red? In my opinion, guys, I told you guys at 71, I promise you, I told you at 71 that the sell-off that you're going to see is the correction that you're going to see, the levels of fear that you're going to see, you're going to be uncomfortable. And I was saying even at like that, the 60 range, that or like the 66 range or whatever, that didn't feel like enough of a correction. It didn't feel like it was enough. Like right here, when we dropped down right here and then we created this and then we dropped down here, I was saying, I don't know about this. I said, I don't know. This doesn't seem like enough of a correction. But look, even on the all-time though, we're slowly creating a bull flag. We're slowly creating a bull flag, which is good. It's the opposite of a bear flag, right? The flagpole right here, and then this is the flag right here, an indicator that we could see some upside. So again, we do still have a couple things, but that would again require maybe possibly a little bit more sell-off. That would follow our theory of the rising of the wedge that's forming right now. That would again indicate that we could see a little bit more sell-off into the next coming week. What's today? Today's the 16th, August, and then next month, September. Yeah, so what's it going to look like? Can we see a trend reversal by late August, or can we possibly see something in September? Or again, does Bitcoin need to drop down even more and test some more levels? Are we really headed into a recession, guys? If you did not watch my Can Bitcoin Recover video that I made in my live, it was a 30-minute live stream, guys. We were talking about this looming recession. I was talking about it before JP Morgan was talking about it. I was talking about it before a lot of big analysts were talking about. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but we did catch this trend, guys. We did catch this trend. And I'm not going to say that I caught the top of Bitcoin because, again, I was telling you guys that I was stablecoining up at 71K, shot up to 74K. But I'm telling you that history kind of rhymes. It doesn't always repeat exactly, but it kind of rhymes. So just keep that in mind. Also keep in mind that it is an election year, guys. It is an election year. Also keep in mind that I'm not a financial advisor. So what do I know? And guys, also, if you want to trade with your boy Crypto J, if you enjoy my content, if you enjoy the TA that I give, if you're concerned about the market and you're a newbie and you're trying to learn these trends, if you're trying to learn how to connect a wallet, if you're trying to learn how to trade on exchange, whatever you're trying to do, guys, whatever questions you have in cryptocurrency, again, there's no customer support in cryptocurrency. Nobody's holding your hand. But I did create a Telegram for you guys to be able to grow as a community, talk about projects and stuff like that. Again, it's not a place for financial advice. It's just a place for you to learn how to trade, for you to learn these patterns and stuff like that, so that you can take this into Forex or stocks or anything really. It doesn't just have to do with cryptocurrency, guys. I could read any chart. It's like a second nature to me. I've been doing this for a long time. It's not hard. Anybody can do it. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't feel like every time the market goes down that you're losing. You're learning, right? You're learning. And I'm telling you, even the possibilities, right? We talk about possibilities and we talk about probabilities, right? We always talk about the probability first because, again, in trading, we use indicators to determine probabilities, right? But we use possibilities as also what we set our risk for, right? That could mean stop loss. That could mean a lot of things. So just keep that in mind, guys. And again, if you want to join that Telegram, I'm going to link it down below. Also, I need your help. I need your help, guys. I need to get my TikTok to 1,000 followers so that we can live stream. Guys, we gotta get to 1,000 people on TikTok. I've been working really hard. So if you guys can support me over there, I really appreciate it. I'm going to keep giving you guys these videos. We're going to talk about a lot of meme coins, a lot of top base projects today. I'm going to give you guys my top Solana projects and my top Ethereum projects for this next month. If we do see this pump that could possibly happen if we create a wedge, it'll be an awesome video. You don't want to miss it. So again, make sure you hit the subscribe button and I'll catch you guys next video. Peace.